Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Gnan Manjari Modern School. So in the previous videos we are going through the chapter number 7, that is cells. Okay students, in this chapter we will study about the structure and functions of the cell. So let us see first of all, we have seen in the previous video, what we have seen in the previous video, let us talk about it. See here, cell's characteristic features. In that we have seen the cell is defined as the smallest structure and functional unit of an organism, and then after we will have seen cell differs in numbers. So first of all, if there is a single cell, then it is known as cells, and then after many of the cells combines and forms the tissue, and then after many of the tissues just combine with each other and forms an organs, and organs, when two or more organs combine and forms a organ system, and the organ systems then is in the organism. And then after we have seen up to here only, and then after cells differs in size. So the size of shape, the function of the shape, all the thing is different from each other. Okay students, in that we have seen the organisms which have only single cell are known as unicellular organisms, and the organisms which have more than one or two cells are known as multicellular organisms. All the cells have the different size, different shape, different functions. Okay students, now first of all we will see the cells differs in shape. So how the cells are differs in shape, let us see that students. Cells exist in the different shapes. Cells can be disc shaped, polygonal, rectangular, branched or irregular in shape. Red blood cell, see here, first of all see here, I am just drawing a nerve cell which is in the form of branched. Okay students, which is in the form of branched. See here, I don't know drawing, but I will try my best. Okay students, see here, this is an nerve cell. I am just drawing that. From here there are some of the branches of it. Okay students, don't just laugh on my drawing, I am just drawing for your understanding. Okay students, I know that my drawing is weak only. See here, from here some of the branches are there, and it is connected to the another branch. Okay, this is the nerve cell. Okay students, this is the nerve cell, and at here this is the what? Nucleus of the cell. Now drawing the skin cell. What is skin cell? Which is in the skin, they are known as skin cell. See here, first of all there is an like this structure, sorry, okay, like this structure is given in your textbook. Okay, like this. In between there are some of the dot like structures, just I am trying to draw that. Okay students, these are some of the structures given there, and in the between there is also a nucleus of all this. Okay students, this is the skin cell, and there are some of the red blood cell which I am just drawing with the red marker, so you can Note that this is red blood cell. So these are the red blood cells. In between they have their nucleus. Okay students, this is red blood cell, and then after there is a plant cell. See, here I am drawing over here. This is a plant shape. In here between there are some of the dots. There are some of the organisms in it, and in the between there is a nucleus. Okay students, and the other things are also given. Just drawing that some of the lines are given and a big dot is given over here. Okay students, so these are the types of these cells. So the first is nerve cell, second is skin cell, and third is a red blood cell, and this is plant cell. See here I am just now reading it. See here, cells exist in the different shapes. Cells can be disc shaped, polygonal, rectangular, branched or irregular in shape. Red blood cells are disc shaped. The outer layer of our skin has polygonal cells. A plant cell is rectangular, where a nerve cell has branch ends and carries messages between different parts of the body and the brain or spinal cord. The specific functions that a cell performs thus affects the shape of the cells. So all the cells have their different function, different shape, different size. Okay students, so this was according to the shape, and now we will see about the size. Most eggs are microscopic and cannot be seen with our naked eyes. However, some cells are like egg of an ostrich is big enough to see with the naked eye. The size of a cell may vary from a micrometer to few centimeter. Bacteria are cells that are the smallest in size. The longest cell are the human nerve cells. So you can see the egg. From egg there is a one yellow, inside that there is a yellow thing, that is a cell. Okay students, they are different in size. In bacteria it is very small, and in the some of the animals egg it is big in centimeter, and the longest one is of human nerve cell. Okay students, it is given. See here there is an activity to observe a single cell hen's egg. A hen's egg, a saucepan and water. Boil the egg with water with the help of an adult. Let the egg boil for at least 20 minutes. Then take out the egg and remove the shell. Cut the boiled egg into two halves. The boiled egg has a yellow part and a white part surrounding it. The white part is called the albumen. With the yellow part it is called yolk. In an unboiled egg, the albumen is a jelly-like transparent liquid. The yolk looks like a thicker yellow jelly. On the inner side of the shell, there is a thin membrane-like structure. So this is an egg. I am not a non-vegetarian, so I don't know who just eats non-veg. They can know that. Weaving cells, how the cells can be weaved, how to see the cells. Now just talking about that. See here we use a microscope to view cells. A thin sheet of a glass called slide is used to hold a bit of samples of the cell to be viewed. An object that is viewed under a microscope, it is known as specimen, and a very thin sheet of the glass placed over the specimen to cover it is called cover slip. The cover slip helps to separate the specimen evenly and also cover the sample too, that it do not get spoiled. See here all the things are given here. The figure of A is called slide, and B, the figure B is called specimen, and figure C, it is cover slip. You can see over here. Now to view a specimen under a microscope, place the slide on the stage of the microscope, adjust the mirror, clean the mirror with a soft cloth, Then, with the help of your teacher, adjust the focus of the eyepiece and the objective lens and view the slide through the eyepiece. So, we will see in the microscope, we have a microscope over here, but when the school will start, we will see cells of it. Okay, students, moving further, preparing a slide. To view a specimen under a microscope, we have to first make a slide of the specimen. Suppose you want to view amoeba under a microscope, place a drop of pond water at the center of the slide using a dropper. Then add the specimen to the drop of water. Cover the specimen with a cover slip and view under it under the microscope. In case you want to prepare a slide with which can be viewed later, use glycerin and then add the specimen of the pond water. Usually we also add color or strain the specimen to be viewed under a microscope. This is done so that the cells are highlighted with the colors, making it easier for us to view the detail of the cells. So, when the school will start, students, I will show all the cells in the microscope we have available over here in the lab. Okay, students, then I will not need to explain this, you can just see, then you can explain by your own. Now, moving further, structure of a generalized cells. So, in that some of the main parts of the cells are given, and in next video I will draw the figure of the cell. Okay, students, and in today homework you have to draw a cell structure, main parts of the cell in your homework, and in next video I will say that how to draw. First of all, draw by your own. See here, a cell is given over here that you have to draw in your homework in neat and clean figure. I want neat and clean. Okay, students, in A4 size blank paper. You will draw in A4 size blank paper, then it will be good, and you can also use colors in it. Okay, students, see here, have you ever seen a slide of cells under a microscope? Do you know that what a cells look like? Even though there are many different kinds of cells, almost all cells have the same basic structure and parts. This is also known as generalized cell. Generally, a cell has both living and non-living parts. The living parts of the cells that have definite shape, structure and function are called organelles. A generalized cells has the following main parts: cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus. So, the main parts of the cell, if somebody asks that what are the main parts of the cell, then what you have to say? Cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Okay, students, now we will discuss about cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus in detail. Let us talk about it. See here, I will not draw the cell, I will draw the cell in the next video. So, I am just taking this figure only and just explaining it orally, and in next video we will go detail with the figure. Okay, students, cell membrane, it is the outer covering of a cell and allows selected substance to enter and leave the cell. The cell membrane is therefore porous and it is known as plasma membrane. So, what is the work of the cell membrane, or how it is there and where it is located? Let us see that. It is the outer covering of a cell and allowed selected substance to enter and leave the cell. So, we can say it is a door. So, we know that it is watchman and door both, that when you come in the school the watchman is there, and if he says that don't come inside, you will not come inside, and you are inside and he will say that don't go out of it, then you will not go out of it. The work of cell membrane is like that. It is the boundary of the cell. And cytoplasm, within the cell membrane, the cell is filled with a jelly-like fluid. Many different living parts are found in the cytoplasm. The cell, see here, with the cell membrane, the cell is filled with a jelly-like fluid. Many different parts are found in the cytoplasm. cytoplasm. So here we will take the example of egg. When some are just making the egg, okay students, when they just cut it and they pour into a dish, the what a jelly type liquid comes out and a yellow or orange color the cell comes out from it, and then after they will cook it. So this is the jelly type liquid is cytoplasm. In that many different living parts are found in cytoplasm. Nucleus, this is the innermost part of the cell and is also known as brain of the cells, just as a cell is surrounded by cell membrane. See here the main part of the cell. See here, this is the main part of the cell, this is the main part of the cells, and this is the main part of the inner side dot I have done over here. This is big, this is small, this is also small, this is big. So these are the nucleus of the cells. We know that our main part of our body is heart and brain. Without this we can't live. Okay students, in that way there is cell. Without that way the nothing is possible. See here this is the innermost part of the cell and is also known as the brain of the cell, just as a cell surrounded by a cell membrane. The nucleus is surrounded by a thin membrane called the nuclear membrane. The nucleus is filled with a semi-solid substance called nucleoplasm. Let us learn about all the cells organelles found in the cytoplasm. Okay students, all the things one by one we will see tomorrow, but I am just reading today, and tomorrow we will, in the next video we will see by drawing all the functions of it. Okay students, googly apertures, it is secret chemical substance like enzymes, hormones and proteins that helps in various functions. Vacuoles, it is fluid filled space that stores substance like excess water, useful minerals and pigments. Lysosome contains chemical substance that helps in digesting cells. Lysosomes are therefore known as the suicide bags of the cell. Endoplasmic reticulum, it helps in the synthesis, storage and transportation of the cell product. Ribosome, proteins synthesis takes place here. Centrosome, they are found only in animal cells, they help in cell division. Plasticize, these are found only in the plant cell and contains pigment like chlorophyll. Depending on the pigment color, plasticides are of three kinds: chloroplast, chloroplast and leptoplast. Mitochondria, this acts as sites of energy production and are therefore called the powerhouse of the cell. So in the next video we will see all the functions of the cells. Okay students, all the functions, and I will draw a cell over here and we will see one by one all the functions of it in the next video. Now it's time for your homework. Please note down your homework students and just try to draw the cell in your homework students. So students, your today's homework is, please note down your today's homework students. So homework is, your today's homework. What you have to do, you have to draw a neat and clean figure of cell, and also what you have to do, you have to find out the answers of, let's answer, that is on the page number 94. Find out answers of, let's answer on page number that is 94. Okay students, you have to find out that answer. This is your homework. And also read the structure of generalized soil, structure of the cell. I am just writing that only. Read structure of cell. Read the structure of the cell. Okay students, this is your today's homework. Up till then, stay safe, stay home. Okay, bye students.